Ryan asks, are desktop CPUs soldered in? Typically they are not. This is what used to be called a zero insertion force socket. I don't know if they still call it that. But the way it works is you just put the processor in and then lock it down. On the processor, you can see the little arrow in the corner. Usually you can see a matching arrow on the motherboard. Someone's probably going to point out how I'm blind, but I'm not actually seeing it this time. These are notched, so they will line up, and you can only put them in one direction. So you can see the notches right there. Now it's lined up, then you just close the socket and push it down like that. Now it's locked in place and you can mount the cooling on top of it. So that's what a desktop processor, or how a desktop processor mounts in a motherboard nowadays. The reason they do that nowadays is because this is how processors used to look. They had these pins on the bottom and you actually had to push them into the socket very gently to make sure everything stayed straight. And you had to get a little screwdriver and give it a quarter turn on each side several times to get them out without bending the pins. And so that's what processors used to look like years ago, and then before that they were actually soldered on.